What is your biggest challenge right now financially?
Our biggest challenge right now would be with what is proposed with the state budget.
All new tonight, Central Ohio school districts are warning about a possible monetary mess. They're worried about a plan to limit their savings and send money back to taxpayers.
Right now, that idea is halfway through the State House, but more debate is coming. Mike McCarthy is here and on your side to try and make sense of this pushback over dollars and cents. Jessica and Rodney, I want to start with a big number, guys. Look right here, it's behind me. We're talking about $4.2 billion. Republican lawmakers at the State House say their plan can give up to that much money. Again, more than $4 billion in property tax relief. This plan, though, impacts most districts all across the state of Ohio. For the sake of time, I talked to treasurers at 3 of them: Southwestern, Olentangy, and Westerville Schools. Each district does have a different financial situation, but they all warn this comes with some serious consequences.
The House will come to order.
Republican lawmakers pitch the plan as a win.
And House Bill 96 provides the swiftest, most significant tax relief that we can provide.
But school districts say they lose. From Southwestern.
Does what's in this budget scare you?
Yes, it does. A lot.
To Olentangy.
This is probably one of the most concerning pieces of legislation that I've seen in my 27 years.
And Westerville.
The state has an issue. It knows it has an issue. It should address that issue rather than gutting traditional public schools in the process.
All 3 districts don't give a passing grade to what's passed.
With 60 affirmative votes and 39 negative votes.
In the Ohio House budget.
The basic idea is you as a property owner should only be taxed at the rate necessary for the services that you voted for in the following year.
State Rep David Thomas is a former county auditor. He voted for the plan to limit school savings to create tax relief. Basically, supporters argue districts should not act like piggy banks. They want to limit how much schools save a year at 30% of their budget. Any money over that falls back in property taxes.
So you as a taxpayer will see a much smaller tax rate in the following year.
The change would vary year to year and by district.
Every school district in the state has reserves for different reasons.
Southwestern Treasurer Hugh Garside says strategic saving has kept his district off the ballot for 16 years. But he says the new state plan would likely mean a new levy as soon as next year. Westerville Treasurer Nicole Marshall and Olentangy Treasurer Ryan Jenkins shared similar outlooks.
We would be on the ballot every year, nearly every year, if not every year.
We have reserves because we know over the course of the next 3 to 5 years, we will be spending those reserves down as we grow.
For fiscal year 2024, all 3 districts had reserve savings well above the proposed 30% limit. Southwestern had the most, at more than 80% of its budget on hand. Westerville warns the savings cap could lead to significant cuts. Its latest financial forecast shows a potential loss of more than $110 million.
The state would say the money is sitting there in that savings account. So why are we talking about all these cuts then?
But the money is sitting there is being spent as we are seeing our revenues not keep up with inflation. So it's not just sitting there.
State Rep Thomas says districts can move money from their general funds into specific reserve accounts meant for something like a roof or a school bus.
You either should be allocating it towards some future purpose for the voter, or it shouldn't be in your account.
But school treasurers say that creates extra challenges.
What's the benefit to having that money in your general fund?
It's more flexible. If you have something that comes up that you have a need right now and it might not fit the use of those funds that it's going in, you could not use it for those uses.
We know that if we were to transfer that money right now, that would just be added to our next operational levy ask, because we know that as we grow, we're going to eventually tap into those reserves. So we feel like that would be counterproductive right now.
For now, the treasurers say they're working on an education plan, One to school lawmakers on a predicted financial fallout.
House Republicans say their plan gives every public school district more money compared to what they're getting now. They also say that is $226 million above Governor Mike DeWine's proposal. But to do that, they did change the state funding formula. All the treasurers I talked to told me they support fully funding the Fair School funding plan that has been in place the last several years. Republicans in the House say, though, that costs too much. We'll let you know what happens as the debate over all of this develops in the coming weeks. On your side, Mike McCarthy, ABC 6 News.